Charles Martin. I'm here today to teach you how to fire up a charcoal grill, whether it be for tailgating or to impress friends or family or significant other, or maybe just to eat and survive in the zombie apocalypse. The first basic thing, this is a smaller grill, but they all more or less work the same way as charcoal grills. First thing you're going to want to do is remove your grates. This is a small tool. These will keep you from getting dirty or burnt. You always want to make sure your grill is clean. This one's pretty dirty, but I actually cleaned it out before it came. And the more clean it is, the better your cooking environment's going to be for your food. Always try to get the best charcoal you can. There is a difference with it. Just like anything else, you get what you pay for. An 8 to 12 inch circle, give or take, of briquettes should give you a good enough fire to cook most of what you're going to cook. If you're using lighter fluid, don't overuse it. If you're not using it, you can always use any type of paper, newspapers, or paper sacks from the store. When you do use lighter fluid, go ahead and soak all these really good. And you're going to stack them up in a little pyramid. The pyramid is going to help these basically get going better, so that you have a nice solid fire and it's all burning nice and even. I'm not going to use the tool here because I don't really need it, but once again, it will keep it cleaner. Once you light your fire up, you will leave this off typically. And if you have any vents on the grill, you want to open them up so you have as much oxygen as possible. Now, if it is raining or something like that, you can put this on. Just open your vents up. That's going to allow oxygen to get in. The fire's going to burn hot. You want to do that for about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe longer if you're using lots and lots of charcoal. Once you have it going for a little while, grill brush. If you don't have a grill brush, aluminum foil, wad it up. You're going to clean these grates while it's hot. And while it's hot, it's going to clean off easier. Get any nasty food or anything that's accumulated on there between the last time you used it. And once you have your fire going after 10 or 15 minutes, you have two different ways you can cook your food. You can either sear it or you can slow cook it. And once obviously the grill is hot, you want to use something to take that grate off other than your hand. And you can spread these charcoals into a little bit more of an even spread so that you're going to have an even surface for your cooking environment there. Now, if you're going to sear it, that's what you want to do. That's basically if you're going to cook chicken, burgers, hot dogs, anything simple. It's going to cook fast and hot. Now, if you want to slow cook something, this is a small grill, but it works the same whether it's big or small. You're going to move all your charcoal over to one side. Now, obviously, these are going to be hot, and this right here would probably not be the best tool to use. Anything you can get to move them all to one side. If you have them all to one side in that way, you can set your food on the other side of the grill. It's going to slow cook and be more tender, more juicy. Everybody likes barbecue, ribs, that's how it's done. It takes hours to cook something typically that way versus a normal sear where you would just put the food directly over the heat. While you're doing that cooking, if you're going to be searing the food, leave those vents open. It'll cook nice and hot. If you're going to want to slow cook it, close those vents almost all the way up, and that way you'll have a nice little slow burn. Thank you for your time. My source today was my father. He's been championship grilling for over 20 years. His name's Tony Martin, and he's taught me quite a bit in my time. And I didn't teach you how to cook, but hopefully I can give you a start on doing it and grilling.